Hi, guys. I'm Dr. Lawana Bankston. I am a naturopathic doctor and a holistic practitioner, as well as a life coach. And welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm glad you found me. If you're coming just now finding me for the first time, please like and subscribe. I am hoping that you will stick around for this video and future videos as well, so you can hit that notification button. And if you are joining me again, thank you for coming back. It's good to see you. So let's go ahead and get into the topic of this video. If you hear a dog in the background, I'm at home in my home office, and I have a white Doberman named Christmas, and she's very vocal. So, just kind of let that go. Anywho, the topic of this video is buy-in narcissism. Go hand in hand. Why? Well, because when you buy into something, you are basically committing yourself to, you are on board with, you're drinking the Kool-Aid. And when it comes to a narcissist, they have to sell you something for you to take hold of and get on board with their agenda. Right now in the media, you're hearing it all over the place, social media, where we have these celebrities that are being revealed to be anything except people that you want to be a fan of, that you will look up to. You're finding out that, oh my gosh, they need to have a stake driven through their heart. How can this be? They're not who I thought they were. When in actuality, they're always who they were. You just didn't see it because the mask was up, the cloak was on. The guise or disguise was on. In our lives, we also have people that will show up and become a part of our lives because they give us or present to us what we want, not what we need, what we want. And there's a difference, because you see, you need a house, you need food, you need a vehicle. But what you're wanting is someone to help you get the house or make the house a home, buy the food and no generic labels, and not only put gas in the car, but do all the maintenance necessary to make sure that it gets you over the river and through the woods and back to grandma's house and home again. You want that. And so the narcissist knows this. Now, they're not going to show up as an egomaniac. They're not going to show up as someone who is self-centered and all about themselves. They're not going to show up that way, because then they can't get you to what? To buy in. And what happens when you buy in, when they show up and they present all these things to you that you're wanting, well, you start trusting and you start believing, and then it comes to the point where they don't have to be who they were anymore because they have you. I call this a prison without bars. And how do we get to that state of being in a prison without bars? Especially when we can see certain elements of this person that's not beneficial to us, is because of that buy-in that we're talking about earlier. And that buy-in is, you saw them initially in the initial stages of your relationship, and they were everything. They made sure the dinner was hot. They made sure that, that they asked you how your day was. They gave to you those things you were wanting. And that was the bait. And the reason why a lot of people will stay in a toxic or stay with a narcissist is because they remember the once upon a time. The once upon a time is what I call the past. They remember who they were in those embryonic stages of the relationship, and they're believing that that person can come back, that there must have been something they did to cause this, or something they can do to turn back the hands of time. When the truth is, no, because that person only showed you who they want you to see, because they want to get what it is they want to get. Yeah. So have you ever been in a narcissistic relationship, or know someone who's in a narcissistic relationship? Have you ever wondered, why does he or she stay there? It could very possibly be because they still are hoping that at some point that other person will have that aha moment and return to who they were previously. But that's not going to happen, because a narcissist is a narcissist. So in part 2, because I'm going to do this in series, guys, in part 2, we'll discuss not only the dynamics of a narcissist, but how a person who is in that situation, in a relationship with a narcissist, can go about developing their game plan to cross over that threshold and no longer be that imprisoned within that space that is what? That prison without bars. So please like and comment. Let me know things that you've done, things that you've seen, things that you've heard, things that you know about narcissism, narcissistic people. And if you've ever had the experience where you were in that kind of relationship, what did you do to get out of it? And we'll discuss that in the next video. So until then, you guys, thank you for popping by. Thank you for sharing, and stay blessed. Talk to you soon.